And that's another thing. I don't think it was a Jack Donovan book. Which, and I don't know what I think about him. A lot of the stuff he said I liked, it was about tribalism and being in a gang. But he's probably a racist, maybe white supremacist. I don't know. I can't tell. Didn't outright seem like it, but a lot of it who was associates with. But anyways, he still had a lot of good stuff to say besides that, you know. And, but anyways, one of the things he talked about was like, you know, the profiling. Like it's, you know, like, or stereotyping. It's like, yeah, that's human nature, and it's like self-preservation. Like when a bunch of black dudes roll up on you next to you with their music thumping, you're fucking scared. And not because you're afraid of black people, because you're afraid of gang dudes, and that's what they're looking like. You know, Barack Obama walked into the room, I'm not afraid. But you got these thug dudes that look thuggy and act thuggy, and you know every day they're doing drive-bys and shooting people and constantly. Not even, and it's not covered on the news. This is like you get the Rockford Scanner, which is like, you know, the website that posts all the crime. Way more than you actually see on the news. Everyday shootings, everyday drive-bys, everyday parties that, you know, people got shot. Every day they run from the cops in a car and then crash into a house. Like literally every day, car fires. It's insane. And you know all this. And then someone drives us and like, you're racist because you get scared when they pull up? Just because they're black? No, it's not because they're black. It's because they look like the kind of person who could fucking just open their window and shoot you or carjack you. That's why. Because you're afraid for your life. You're being smart. You're not being racist. Same with there's racist police, and then there's police that just know when somebody looks like they're up to no good. And the whole, like, they arrest blacks way more than, it's like, yeah, they do here because fucking every 99% of the robberies and crime and shootings are by black kids here. It's not because they're racist. It's because they're the ones driving around in cars shooting up the public. So how is that racist if you pull them over? That's one of the things, like, the liberals, like reality and trying to make their case are two completely different things. It's stupid. You know, you have to look at the facts and reality. I also wanted to say, when it does come to race, I'm not saying that I think it's all black people's fault. No. There was slavery. There was Jim Crow laws. There was segregation. There is racism. And poverty, no jobs. That all plays a part into it, and it's a big reason. But you still have to be responsible for yourself too. Like, it's an excuse, but it's not a get out of jail free card. Because just because you were oppressed and you're, you know, and that's another thing, a lot of the culture, and this isn't a blatant, like, not everybody, but the young black culture can be a violent culture. Just look at, what's that goddamn video thing? They like fighting videos all the time. Like that's a thing. Like, I remember in school, like that's a thing. All the black kids, if they got in a fight, it was like they all jumped one kid, you know? And my point is, I get, that's where I was never completely liberal, is like, I get why things can happen, but I still don't think it means you don't get in trouble for them. You know what I mean? Like, I can see why someone became a murderer, but you're still a fucking murderer, and there's people that don't become murderers, you know? You're still responsible. Even though there's contributing factors, it's still your decision in the end.